Good morning everyone, welcome to my channel. Having learned how to use the cast in SQL, I will cover the unexplained by using the two or by answering the two questions. The first question here reads, using the sales order details table, calculate the amount, cast the values into an integer. Question 2, using the purchase order details table, again calculate the amount, then cast the value into an integer. So the two questions are similar but using different tables or using different schema. Now I'm going to pull a new query, and before that let me copy the first question. I'll copy this question to my new query. I paste. The first question here. So using the sales order details table, calculate the amount, then you cast the values into an integer. So I'm going to use my sales order details table as my schema. So here I'm going to type select all from AdventureWorks dot sales order detail. You will execute the query here. You realize that we have this result set with several columns. So I'm interested with the amount. So how do you modify this table to give the total amount? By modifying the order quantity column with the unit price column. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, just type amount equals signed the order quantity, you multiply by the unit price, okay, then I now execute. As you can see here, a new column has been generated with the amounts. So the first column here displays the amount after multiplying the order quantity with the unit price. To reduce the columns here, let me just work with a few columns. Let me delete this one. So here I'm interested with only two columns, that is the order quantity with the unit price. So I want to use the two columns to compute the amount. So I go further and type the amount equal order quantity, okay, multiplied by the unit price. you can see, the new column has been generated, but missing the name of the column is missing. The column name is missing. So how do we include the column name? So I'm going to use the column alias. The column alias here, amount equals sign order quantity multiplied by the unit price. Then I run. Good. So that's how the new column is generated, by multiplying the order quantity with the unit price. Now let me now use the introduce, or the purpose of having this question is to learn how to change or manipulate this column to return an int or a whole number without a decimal. So I want to convert this column into an integer by using the cast function. So here I'm going to use the cast, the order quantity multiplied by the unit price as int, and then I close the bracket. So there you go. So I'm introducing the cast in order to replace or to remove these decimals. Then I now execute. I now have the new column without the decimals. So let me introduce the column alias before the cast. So the name of the column, I'll give it amount underscore new. So that's the new column name. Then I now execute. Perfect. So you can now see how the decimals or how the cast is being used to convert the data types from one form to another form, or from decimal to int. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, and as well like. See you again in my next video. Thank you.